What's up, everybody? I'm Flash. This is One Man's Opinion, the show where we cover just about everything. And today, for the first time ever, I'm covering Freshy Kanal. I don't really know how to pronounce it exactly, but I'm here to cover it. I've had people on some of my Epic Rap Battle videos ask me to do these. I kind of put up a poll at one time with some mixed responses. I don't really know how this is going to go. I have no idea what to expect. First of all, just looking at, what I have to look out here, the quality looks pretty good. So hopefully the raps are good. Hopefully the battle's good. I'm very interested, very excited. StarLord and Captain Jack Sparrow, two characters I know, I would say a decent amount about. I don't know much about StarLord beyond the MCU, and I never saw the third Guardians movie, unfortunately. It's something I've been meaning to do, but just never had the chance to. I'm pretty sure I've seen every one of Captain Jack Sparrow, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but I don't know if he has like external sources, if there's more lore out there, if he has like a comic book or something. A lot of times some of these characters get things like that. So I don't know. I don't know what all's out there for Jack Sparrow. So I can't promise I'll get all the references. But this is going to be kind of a trial and error thing. They uploaded this about 2 weeks ago, so I'm gonna give it a shot here. We'll listen to it. We'll break it down. If I catch some bars, I'll try to share them with you and tell you what I think. It's 5 minutes 3 seconds, which is pretty long in compared to a lot of the ERBs. So let's get into it. Let's see what happens. Already I see similarities and I see differences to ERB. So obviously the title card with the character here is very similar to the ERB opening, but there is no, epic rap battle. There's no yell. Obviously I knew there wasn't going to be that, but like there's no yell. There's no verbal announcement of the characters that are being represented here. I really enjoyed this kind of steady bass line that they've got going, the bass guitar in the background that they've got going. It's very simple. It doesn't really sound like a rap battle yet, but I'm sure there's going to be a beat drop here in a second. So costume's not bad. They're not like phenomenal, but ERB's budget's insane. I'm pretty sure they're owned by Disney, so like it's not really a fair comparison. And yes, for those of you who are Freshy fans, I am going to be comparing it to ERB because it's what I know. They are kind of like the GOATs in this realm as far as I'm aware. So you have to make that that comparison's coming. It's not to like talk down to Freshy in any kind of way or anything like that, just because I only do it because it's what I know, and that kind of comparison needs to be made. Just like any all-time great basketball player is going to be compared to Michael Jordan or any other sports analogy you want to make. That's what we're going to be doing.
1, 2, 3, Did you chart course to the best unlikable guardian of the galaxy, the mother effing StarLord? I take pirates and ravage them to make it look like an art form. How I'm sending them starboard. That means
Okay. I'm going to get that one more time. I'm going to get that run back one more time, and I'm going to turn my volume up a little bit. I just want to be sure that I don't miss anything right here.
1, 2, 3, Did you chart course to the best unlikable guardian of the galaxy, the mother effing StarLord? I take pirates and ravage them to make it look like an art form. How I'm sending them starboard.
Okay, I take pirates and ravage them. Okay, that's a reference to the Ravagers, who were essentially space pirates. So there's a early reference right there. That's all I've got so far, but there's something. He said I take pirates and ravage them. So all right, we like it. He's coming out with some swinging. Also, there is a little bit of almost classic rock feel to the music with the bass line and everything. So I get what they're going for here with StarLord coming in. Costume looks good. Background looks good. I like it.
Sending them starboard. That means the craft can even travel to space. The off and on again captain of wooden planks for some crates. Come on, it's not even fun. Let's shoot a blast when it breaks. Looking like something that crew could ask on a date.
Okay, all right, hold up. I want to make sure. I want to double check again. Double check.
On again captain of wooden planks for some crates.
The on again, off again captain of wooden planks and some crates.
The craft can even travel to space. The off and on again captain of wooden planks for some crates.
Of wooden planks and crates. Okay, so like I take that to mean like the first time you see Captain Jack in the very first movie, he's kind of sailing on a boat that's sinking as it's going. And I'm pretty sure the only thing on that boat, if I remember right, when you first see him, are like some wooden planks and some crates. I don't know if that's what he's going for here, but it seemed like there wasn't much to that boat. It's been a while since I watched the first one, but it seemed like there wasn't much to that boat at the time.
Come on, it's not even fun. Let's shoot a blast when it breaks. Looking like something that crew could ask on a date.
Shoot a... Okay, hang on.
Let's shoot a blast when it breaks.
I shoot a blast and it breaks.
Looking like something that crew could ask on a date.
He's talking about his boat. He must be talking about either specifically the Black Pearl or any of the boats really that Captain Jack has sailed on. Because I mean, let's face it, even the Black Pearl looks like a rundown. It's an ongoing joke that it looks like a piece of junk, but it is an incredibly fast ship.
We couldn't be savvier. You don't care about the loot unless it's booze inside. Maybe if you hadn't got the moves like Jagger Stagger, then you wouldn't have been practically marooned 5 times. And
oh man, a lot of references here. We got Captain Hook.
Care about the loot unless it's booze inside.
Though I don't think the Captain Hook, I don't think that reference really works. He doesn't really have much in common with Captain Hook, I would say. It's just kind of like an easy, low-hanging fruit to compare him to any other pirate. But unless there's booze inside, we know that Jack's always, why is the rum gone? He's always looking for the rum.
Maybe if you hadn't got the moves like Jagger Stagger, then
the moves like Jagger Stagger.
You wouldn't have been practically marooned 5 times.
Practically marooned 5 times. So a lot of reference right there. The Maroon 5, the moves like Jagger. Obviously referencing the way he walks and he moves around. So that's really good wordplay. I like that. That little bit right there has been the best bit so far. I like that quite a bit. We'll get that whole run back real quick.
Looking like something that crew could ask on a date. I understand you, Captain Hook, we couldn't be savvier. You don't care about the loot unless it's booze inside. Maybe if you hadn't got the moves like Jagger Stagger, then you wouldn't have been practically marooned 5 times. And if he was mute, then he would have more gold, less mutinies. I track 2 deaths between you and me, so back off or we can shoot for 3. I hope that.
Okay, there was more references there. I know there was 2 deaths between you and me. Back off or we can shoot for 3. Hang on.
If he was mute, then he would have more gold, less mutinies. I track.
If he was mute, so he just kept his mouth shut. Yeah, okay. All right, that's pretty good.
2 deaths between you and me, so back off or we can shoot for 3.
Or we can shoot for 3. 2 deaths between you and me. Or so back off or we can shoot for 3. Okay, I got you. To say, winner gets the 3rd. Yeah.
I hope that eyeliner you're rocking is waterproof, and when I make you cry, I bet you look like Rocket Raccoon. And speaking of Turbos, I said, unless he wants to hop home, he should cover that leg. This giant.
I hate that they gave Barbossa the peg leg, honestly. Barbossa was so cool. He was like one of my favorites.
Turbos, I said, unless he wants to hop home, he should cover that leg. This giant purr's worth a jar of dirt. All this water and he'd still die of thirst. I'm not gonna be the first.
Okay, a lot of references there. The jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt.
Jar of dirt, all this water and he'd still die of thirst. I'm not gonna be the first to give him a curse. Yes, Sparrow overboard because I'm flipping a bird.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay, all right.
Still die of thirst. I'm not gonna be the first to give him a curse.
Not gonna be the first to give him a curse. Curse of the Black Pearl to start. He ended up with the gold at the end. Had the skeleton jack.
Yes, Sparrow overboard because I'm flipping a bird.
Sparrow overboard because I'm flipping the bird. That's good wordplay there. I would say punches wise, StarLord didn't do much. I don't think there were any good punches there. Not really. However, his wordplay was really good. I like all this. There was a lot of good references there. So there were good things there. There were a lot of good things there. But I think if Jack does a whole lot of punching, I think he could take round 1.
I think my ship lacks the caliber to do damage, and you're a pinch wrong. You best start believing in tired old cannons, matey, because they're in one.
Ah, okay, that was pretty good. Already we got a little.
Start believing in tired old cannons, matey, because they're in one.
That's a reference to you best start. Barbossa actually said that you best start believing in ghost stories because you're in one. Tired old cannons. I think that's a shot at Marvel in general. Just the whole canon of Marvel is kind of a tired old rundown. It's been done a lot, right? And it could be a shot at the MCU specifically. I also like that they slowed Jack down so you could really get that good impression here. I think that's really smart on their behalf, not to try to rush Jack Sparrow as he's rapping. Let him talk, let him get that accent going, let him get that really particular way of speaking that he has going. I think that's a smart move.
Some Ponce Explorer, some stowaway who stowed away in one of my barrels. I forgot who you were, and I'm not even Gamora. But you'll always remember one Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, okay, I forgot who you were, and I'm not even Gamora. That was pretty good.
Ponce Explorer, some stowaway who stowed away in one of my barrels. I forgot who you were, and I'm not even Gamora. But you'll always remember one Captain Jack Sparrow. My boats are flows, no trouble. You got no ammo, you only blow bubbles.
That's a reference to Thanos. There it is. That's a reference to Thanos making his gun blow bubbles. So that's good.
No ammo, you only blow bubbles. And no sun choke, but no, this bloke fumbled in a road. Didn't hope he's so disposable. We all see things when we run.
What was he? Okay, let me get that Thanos run
My
back.
boat so flows no trouble. You got no
I row my boat so flows no trouble. Got it.
ammo. You only blow bubbles. Thanos had choked, but no, this bloke
Thanos had choked? What? Okay, hang on.
ammo. You only blow bubbles. Thanos had choked, but
Thanos had choked.
no, this bloke fumbled and
This bloke fumbled. Oh, because they had him. Because they had him. With Tony Stark and Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. They all had him. And then Homeboy got mad and he fumbled the whole thing.
eroded hope is so disposable.
That's a good punch. That's a good diss. I think Jack's coming with more of a loaded gun here. No pun intended. Well, pun maybe slightly intended. But still, I think he's coming with a little more ammo here.
We all see things when we run out of beer crates, but if you think your dad's a planet, that's a bit weird, mate. As Demigod 2, I believe that he's lost it. Is there perhaps a tribe keeping you hostage?
Okay, that was a little weak. His dad is actually a living planet, so the reference to the tribe that kept Jack on the island for a little while. I get all the references there. I don't think that was a particularly strong punch to throw.
Oh, sod it. You and your posse's ocean fodder. I was like the Lawton and Statham and David Jones's locker. I blew the place a dead departure from beyond the water. Ask nicely all the road and we'll say hi to yonder for you.
Alright, guys.
Ooh, hold up. What was that Yondu one?
You and your posse's ocean fodder. I was like the Lawton and Statham and David Jones's locker. I blew the place a dead departure from beyond.
So
David
fast.
Jones is-
There's something about the flow that sometimes it makes it hard to... I'm trying to like hear it and read it at the same time. It's hard to take it in.
I blew the place a dead departure
That be the place the dead depart
from beyond
from beyond the water.
the water. Ask nicely all the road and we'll say hi.
And ask nicely or the rodent
Beyond the water. Ask nicely all the road and we'll say hi to yonder for you.
won't say hi to Yondu for you. Who's the rodent? Does he mean... Now, I haven't seen the third one, so if Rocket Raccoon dies, that's crazy. I don't know what he meant by ask nicely or the rodent won't say hi to Yondu for you. I assume he's talking about the death of someone there. But anyway, we'll keep going. If that was a diss at Rocket Raccoon's death in the third movie or something like that, that would be wild. That would be a great punch.
Alright, guys, step back. Yeah, people on cargo, granted. But you mentioned Gamora, so F that. To me, your measly crew is target practice. You weaken with that libido. Any woman who ever has to hoist your sails would heave ho.
Any woman that has to hoist your sails would heave ho.
Kaplan crunch before he reloads. Do you really think I couldn't crush an ego?
Ah, that was pretty good. Do you really think I couldn't crush an ego? That's pretty solid.
It's fun to start. Then you're riding, walk the plank and jump the shark.
Facts. He's cooking. He's getting into it now.
This movie was immersive. If you buy it, you know what it's like to be swindled by pirates.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Okay, Jack definitely had that first verse, like a verse for verse that Jack takes round one for sure. But this is strong for StarLord quite a bit. Okay. He had the little telescope. Or spyglass, I guess, not telescope.
Gibbs, plan B. Plan B, Gibbs.
Is that... Are we doing a Barbossa? I love Barbossa.
Plan B. Plan B, Gibbs.
I like that he repeats what he says, like the scene in the movie. That's phenomenal. It's one of my favorite scenes of all time in the franchise.
Gibbs, plan B. Plan B, Gibbs.
There once was a kid with no ounce of a clue, abducted and ripped from his house for the blues. Deprived from a child and he's now a buffoon, like his brain had been drained in the fountain of youth. You're
Oh, okay, all right. They're really getting after him now, talking about his whole backstory.
drained in the fountain of youth. Your state is a place you don't need to be visited. Based on your fate, you already live in misery.
Your state is a place you don't need to be visiting based on something you're already living in Missouri. That's really good. That's a really smart flip. That's good. I like that.
You're not a son of someone's skin through your body flows a thought. Where's the mom gone?
Where's the mum gone? That's pretty good. That's a good one. That's a good punch, man.
To your heart when your heart's in your chest. We all have a partner to dance with a list. Your mating is taken away by your dad, and now she's the next to get place on a map.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The pirates have come together on this. Now, StarLord hadn't had no help yet, so I always gotta say when I'm comparing these rap battles, anytime one guy has a crew jump in to help him and the other guy doesn't get help, you got to give a little bit of edge to the guy who tried to do it on his own, but the battle's not over yet. StarLord still may get help. But I'm not going to lie, they're kind of cooking him right now. The Gamora references, there's so much here, too. They're not only getting, this is what I love, man. You see this with ERB, they're doing an excellent job of it right now. You're getting really solid writing, really smart disses, but all tied in with the references. When you can bring it all together, references, but not forget the punches and still be funny, like you get all that together and it sounds good, it sounds clean, I can understand what's being said very easily at this part. That's solid. That's A+ right there. This is really good.
Oh, it's me. Right with the passion to the life you lead. Drown in your sorrows like the guy at sea.
Just don't touch the rum, cause that's mine, savvy.
That finish wasn't phenomenal, but here comes Rocket Raccoon. He's about to take this chick out. Oh, maybe not.
Nuts, let me simplify. But you're a fickle guy who can't ever stick to or pick a side. Read the dialect, the Guardians get boarding your ship. It's like we're taking over a second Disney ride.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can't stick to a side. I know there's punches in there, but I gotta say, I just don't think he has as much of a knockdown as Jack has had consistently. I mean, I'm telling you.
It's like we're taking over a second Disney ride. The talking octopus has got you scared to death. I saw that through the counter when he was selling meth. You spent the rest of your
this is good. This is not bad.
Our entire life on a quest to extend it for execs to execute your sabotage and fucking end it.
Okay, hold up. He said a lot. I
Scared to death. I saw that through the counter when he was selling meth. You spent the rest of your entire life on a quest to extend it for execs to execute your sabotage and fucking end it.
Okay, that part right before sever ties. What is he saying? On a quest to extend it. Yeah, I got
extend
that.
It
for execs to execute you.
Execs to execute your sabotage and fucking end it.
Sever ties. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a really good shot. He spent his whole life trying to basically extend his life. He was looking for, he wanted the Black Pearl because, he wanted the gold, and then there was the curse. He took the gold for a moment to make himself immortal, and then the Fountain of Youth he was searching for. So, like, there's a lot of that tied in right there. But then also to bring in the outside, the kind of the fourth wall break a little bit, talking about Johnny Depp specifically, and how after all of that, it was the executives at Disney who severed ties with you and ended. So that's pretty. I have heard rumors that they're trying to get him to come back, that they've changed their mind on that, but that he doesn't want to at this point. So yeah, that's pretty solid. Oh, got the clap back. There's the clap back. Come on with it. That was his second flowing reference to water. The first one was boat row, and this one is the water wheel that he runs in. We've also seen him do that in a reference to the second movie there, so that was good.
Now we'll save you when you drop off the airlock door in space. No one has your face popped with popcorn. I should have fought Thor, kept us captain the captain. So do what you do best, it's real distraction, eh?
He says I should have fought Thor, captain to captain. That's pretty good. I know at least I know the reference. I haven't seen the third movie, but I at least understand the reference at the end of Infinity War or Endgame, where they had that moment there about who was captain and who's in charge.
Distraction, eh?
I like how you got Johnny Depp on the sinking ship at the end, StarLord on his ship. Okay, all right, so first things first, I think I would give the edge to Captain Jack. Even though I do think StarLord gets points because he never had like a posse jump in and help him, I think that does give him points. When it comes pound to pound, like punch for punch, I just think every verse Jack had something where I was like, oh, that was pretty dirty. Whereas StarLord had those moments, but I don't think was consistent enough. I think Jack was way more consistent. And a lot of that was with his crew in the second verse, and I get that. And I do think StarLord fought back and had some strong moments. But the consistency start to finish, I think you got to go with Jack Sparrow on this one. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. As for a comparison with ERB, I I think this was really good. Like, I thought it was really, really good. There were some moments where, like, it's still kind of tough, but, you know, I have to go back sometimes and re-listen to some ERB lyrics on my first listen to kind of pick up what they're saying, because when the flow gets fast, sometimes it can be hard to hear and read at the same time to pick that up. So I don't know if that's any fault of theirs. It came through clear enough. I thought the costumes were pretty good. The background and everything they had going on, the effects was solid. Production was really, really good. So, like, there's a lot here that I think is really good, and it's serviceable as like an ERB alternative. I think it's really solid. I was kind of nervous going into it because when I brought up doing a reaction to these guys, I didn't have like a whole lot of like I didn't have like overwhelming positivity. I kind of got like a meh response, you know. But I think they exceeded my expectations here. They did a very good job. I liked it a whole lot. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know if you enjoyed this, if you'd like to see me do another one, or if this was a good one-off. Maybe I'll do, if they do some more in the future, maybe I'll pick up on their new ones and just run with it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if there is one or two Freshy rap battles that are just really good in particular that you would like to see me do, leave those in the comments and maybe I'll get around to them. I would be happy to do it. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'll see you on the next one. This has been Flash with One Man's Opinion. Thanks.